What's going on, guys? It's Irish Shadow. Welcome back to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Here we go with online session number 2. Now, this was recorded the day after I recorded my first session. So the first session took place on Saturday. This one took place on Sunday afternoon. So, getting into the first, we are going to be picking up exactly where we left off last time with Blaze in the Neo Lightron, and I kind of switched her gear a little, her gadgets a little bit. She's got the starting drift boost bounty, the air trick bounty, the level 2 drift charge, and the drift charge kit. And we didn't do too bad in this one. We kind of made redemption because we are going to be going back to Kronos Island, and I do believe we came third in this race. But again, it's not the exact same match or race, but it is the exact same racetrack as our match that ended session 1. And it took a little while to calculate the votes on this one. I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, we're going back to Kronos Island. We can deal with more of Squid's crap. And I think I got enough points here to actually enter the C tier, I think. Pretty sure I was able to enter the C tier. But, you know, with a lot of these, it's not a whole lot you can really do. You just hope for the best outcome. Just try to keep your ring count up. Doesn't help when you're running into everybody's running into you. You're running into walls. Every time you run into walls, you lose rings. Every time you lose rings, you lose speed. It's a vicious cycle all the time. I'm just trying to single out anyone that is in, and I almost failed that jump. I don't understand what happened there. I think I got hit mid-air and it kind of stifled my speed in mid-air, which really doesn't make sense because it would just be momentum at that point in time. But yeah, first round with Squid's Ribbon is passable. Try to go for this, but starting to think that is actually slower. When we get into the steampunk map, which I was doing pretty well until I got pushed into like the negative zone by Tails on a fucking extreme gear, and I never really used this path. Try to go underneath the train or use the path to the right of the train where it dips down. There's like a speed booster and it dips back up towards like where the end of the train is, and then you can continue that way. But then like there's a flight pad here which leads into the original flight pad I would always use. Don't really know if that's a fast way. I guess you could like play this level in a, like a time trial, because the time trial, if you play with like the course line on, it is essentially showing you the fastest way to complete the course to an extent. It's not gonna show you like specific places you can cut through if you have like the proper boost. It's not gonna show you like, it's gonna give you like the vaguest idea of what the quickest path to the finish line is. but it doesn't necessarily mean that that is like trustworthy. So yeah, here I go again, trying to get that stupid shortcut, and didn't work out. But I did manage to come in 3rd place, which is a lot better than my ending race for the first session. So yeah, came 3rd. 12 Dompa tickets. Dompa tickets, I swear, like, this stuff needs to be reworked. But yeah, I reached the C minus tier. And I get a special little wind aura for my car, which I immediately just put on, and yeah, it's a little circle of wind around your car. But anyway, it's the same loadout as everything. It's just the car is not gold anymore, it's just green, but it's still the same Neolitron. Yeah, and for the Donpa tickets, I really think that that Sonic Team should find a way to make them more accessible to get, because the grind, it's like you have 3 ways of grinding them. Okay, you have the race park, which some people say is the most efficient way to get them. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think like online, if you're good enough, is way faster, because if you get like 1st place a lot, you're essentially getting like 20 tickets plus whatever for side objectives, and it's would be pretty easy that way. Like, the last thing I want them to do is to give you the option to spend real money for Donpa tickets, because that's going too far. I think that really should not be the case. But I just think like there should be like weekends when there's like no festivals or no like Legends competitions. There should be like a double Donpa ticket weekend or something, so like no matter what game mode you're playing in, whether it's Grand Prix, whether it's online or the race park, you're just getting like double Donpa tickets. I think that just like kind of ease the amount of grinding that a lot of people have to do, because a lot of people really want to get like the AI skins for their like favorite characters, but you know, in order to unlock everything, it's pretty expensive. Like over 1 million Donpa tickets you have to save up and pretty much spend, especially like horns in the game. A horn for your car that you would barely ever use in any situation are 5,000 Donpa tickets a piece, and there's like 29 of them. So you can only imagine the frustration of like having to grind that many tickets, and that's just for the horns. There's stage decals for your car, stage themed decals for your car, 200 a piece, one for every stage in the game, including like I think there's one for Crossworlds stages too. Pretty sure. Don't know. Yeah, those are 200, and then like certain auras that you can get around your car, like certain colored auras are like 500 tickets each. I might be getting all this mixed up. I just think there should be a better way for Sonic Team to implement people getting Donpa tickets without having to grind this game 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and without having to spend actual money to do it. But anyway, back to this race. I messed up on that jump twice in this race, and usually I can hit that, but sometimes it just doesn't click. It doesn't click. But yeah. Didn't do very well at all. Managed to come in like I think 12th place, was it? Yeah, 12th place. I was absolutely destroyed. But that's my own stupidity. So I only get the penal bags of online experience. So I switched to Pac-Man, or Shadow in the Pac-Man car. It's a pretty reliable car for the time trials. I changed from the boost charge kit for the speed machine kit. So that means like my overall speed, if you're in a speed car or using a speed, I think it's a speed machine kit. So it's essentially not really doing anything, because I think the Pac-Man car is a handling car. Pretty sure. Shadow's a speed character. The Pac-Man car is a handling car, I believe. So I might have not realized that until just now. So that's great. Regardless, the mines. This is a pretty good map. I don't necessarily mind this map, but I believe that, yeah, I came 4th on this map, which is not bad. I'm not really trying to get like first place all the time. Like you want to get first place, but at the same time, it's just, I'm just playing it for enjoyment. It's like a lot of my YouTube videos. Like I don't actually monetize a lot of my YouTube videos, so because it's like I don't make money on YouTube. I don't want to make money on YouTube, because when I start making money on YouTube, then that kind of becomes like my job. But like I don't necessarily want a YouTube job, because I have a actual career that is extremely well paying. So I'm just trying to play this for absolute fun, and for the most part it is. There are times when like things just don't make any sense, and just trying to keep things interesting. This was recorded after I got off work too, so it was like I had just gotten off work from the previous night, and by the time I got home from work it was like 4 in the afternoon. So I was like, okay, I'll just try to get like a solid hour of online races. And Kraken Bay, this map, I usually mess up, like especially right around there. I'll usually hit one of the barrels and then just feel fucking stupid, because a lot of the time during like Grand Prix I don't even come close to hitting these barrels. But yeah, just doesn't work 90% of the time. These guys are chucking barrels. I'm in 9th place. Thankfully I get one of these wisps. I'm not sure what wisp that is. I haven't played Sonic Colors in a long time, and I wish I could have avoided that, but there's always like magnets everywhere. Taking these corners real good for the most part. Trying to pick up everyone's rings, and I just lose half of my rings as soon as I get to 100, like instantly. I don't know how that happened. I didn't see anything hit me, and that kind of magnet placement is bullshit. Along with that mine that was planted right there. Luckily, they placed it so far off that I was able to just like completely flip over it and give Sonic a nudge, putting me into 4th place.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I don't think the like Pac-Man car was exactly the perfect car for the Speed Machine kit. I think that's kind of where I let myself down a little bit. But then I switched to this goddamn Mirage Blade, and I don't know why. I switched out the Speed Machine kit for the Boost Machine kit. Again, switching out the Speed Machine kit for the Boost Machine kit when the Mirage Blade is a Speed Machine, not a Boost Machine, is completely counterintuitive. If I had kept the Speed Machine kit on, I would have gotten better results from the Mirage Blade. But it is what it is, and we get Pumpkin Mansion, my least favorite map. Lots of grinding, or lots of spinning, or tight drifts, places you can fall off, places you can get completely cucked, and 11 other thirsty racers behind me. And as expected with Pumpkin Mansion, I did not do well. Actually managed to come in at an astounding 11th place. So, yeah, not very happy with, I don't have very good luck on Pumpkin Mansion. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I don't wish it was in the game. It's just, you know, there's stages you can be good at, there's stages you can be terrible at. Pumpkin Mansion for me is just one of those stages where I am terrible at, regardless of what car, character, gear combination I'm using. It's just pretty much always bad for me. And I think there's pretty good reason as to why I get 11th place. I think somewhere around here I get totally cucked by something. Okay, Halaska. I don't think it would happen here, because Halaska's pretty simple unless you run into the crystals. Like I seem to be... Well, I'm not running into them, I'm being pushed into them. And knocking out Cream. And then you get to this part, and already I'm in 9th or 8th place. So I don't really think it's working. A lot of the times when I'm flying, I'm forgetting that there's like air drift boosts that you're supposed to be able to do. So 90% of the time when I'm flying, I don't do it, and I don't know why. There's a lot of times when I'm watching these, like this footage, and I'm recording it, I'll just see myself like flying but not boosting, and I'm just like thinking to myself, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then I remember that this fucking guy is me, and it's like, okay, well, I've got to remember to start like air drifting, and then completely forget again. So I kind of like critique my own stuff when I'm editing these videos. This section here especially is terrible. You get really bad Sonic Heroes vibes for this mission, and I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be, but as you can see, there's just monster trucks and everything. There's a, yeah, monster truck. monster truck, like drill wisps and stuff. So yeah, 11 plays for me. At least I beat SpongeBob. I did not beat Patrick though. I beat SpongeBob, but I didn't beat Patrick. That's okay. The C tier is going to take a while to fill. I have a feeling about that. But yeah, Pumpkin Mansion. It's got to be my least favorite stage. Especially in like a speed car as unpredictable as the Mirage Blade. That was a mistake. So, we're going to switch to the Dark Reaper. We're going to put Shadow in his own car. We are going to try for Ocean View. I don't think we get Ocean View, though. I think we get the Eggman Expo.
Hello.
Pretty sure we get the Eggman Expo. I do feel like I did a little bit better during this session than I did the first one, because I think the first session I got like 1 first place victory. No, we did get Ocean View. I think I only got 1 first place victory in the first session. This second session, I think I got at least 2 or 3 first place victories. I definitely know it's at least 2. I don't know if it's 3 though. I think it's 3. It's not this one though. I came 4th on this race. But yeah, Ocean View. Oh, I did read online earlier that the Super Monkey Ball character II, who was supposed to be scheduled for release in January, is now going to be released in February, but his character model in game still says January, which at the time I am recording this, it is January 27th. So there's not a whole lot of January left. So don't really know. I also did hear that Sega and the lead singer Johnny Tromali, I believe is his actual name, have come to terms and are on like good terms now. So not saying anything, but I think that if they are actually on good terms, I think it would be a pretty good idea for Sonic Team to, you know, keep up with some royalties for Crush 40. And when they release their 2 February characters, I forget which characters they are. They're like, whoa, I don't even know what the hell happened there. That was incredibly insane. But when they release their 2 like next 2 Sonic characters, I think they're from like the Sonic comics or something. I don't know. I don't read like the Archie comics or Sonic comics or anything. I think they should release them with the Crush 40 soundtracks that you can add to the game. I don't think I would go as far as to say make them paid DLC, even though for some of those songs I probably would pay to have those added to the jukebox. I don't know about other people, but it's just me. Like, if I'm paying for like the actual like Crush 40 songs that are not currently in the game from like the generation of like Sonic games that I grew up playing, I mean, yeah, I would definitely consider paying for those songs to be in the game. Maybe add some like new characters too. Like maybe just trying to think about like Sonic characters that are not in the game. So like one I can easily pick out is maybe Infinite and Mephiles. Chaos, maybe. Those are just three I could think of. Maybe like Maria? Does that work? Maria? I don't know. Those are all games that, like, if you had all those characters released, you could put probably release like the Crush 40 songs alongside those characters, because a lot of those, well, except for like Infinite, came from Sonic games where there was like a heavy Crush 40 influence on them. Speaking of like Sonic games for Crush 40 influence, Sonic Adventure 2, we are on Radical Highway, and this is actually one of the races where I get first place in a pretty dominating fashion. As you can see, I tackled the Golden Gate Bridge speed boosts pretty well. A lot better than I did with Metal Sonic. We're gonna go to Hidden World. It's a pretty close call between me and Pinky here, but unfortunately I do have to smack Pinky around. By the way, I did switch out the car for the Super Shining, and I swapped the Boost Machine Kit for the Collision Boost and Boost Tuner 2. So every time I hit somebody, I boost forward. Every time I boost forward from hitting somebody, it's a little bit more powerful than before. Plus, constantly going at full speed, and just nobody can seem to stop me at all. Like I got this Omega character behind me, Pinky right here, but like every time I get close to her, I just hit her, and people try to drop shit on me, and I'm just destroying that. Another boost right here. Boost off this bridge, and at this point in time, everyone's fate is officially sealed. Dropping that one backwards, throwing the bomb forwards, which I should not have done. I should have dropped it backwards. Tried to trap somebody right there with that spiked ball. Boost, boost, boost first. Just as King Boom Boom decides to drop a load of shit on me. But it doesn't matter because I came first. So yeah. That's a pretty good race. It's not my only first race victory though. First place victory. Do manage to pull off at least one more. I think one or two. I don't really remember. Pretty much just edited this video together, and now I'm doing the post commentary before I render it. So I kind of stick with the winning formula as I see it right now. So everything is pretty much the same car, same character, same gadgets, and trying to go for a Market Street here. I don't know if we get it or if we get Apassos. I think we get Apassos.
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah, people just spam emojis in the
Farewell.
in the waiting room. No, we did get Market Street because of me, apparently. So I guess winning a crown gives you like priority. I don't know, whatever. But it's not going to matter because I came third on this race. It's not, it is what it is. What else is there to really say? Sometimes Market Street is a very good thing, but I think the problem here is the collision boost is probably what did me in, because a lot of the people that I'm colliding with are heavier than I am. So I don't necessarily think it's them that are being like boosted away or being ricocheted away. It's more me being ricocheted to the sides a lot. And that can often result in you hitting the wall. What the fuck was that? Result in you hitting a wall, which in turn is going to slow you down. That was a really good throw by whoever did that. I will commend that. I had no reaction time to that. That was deer in the headlights fucking throw. And then we got some weird issue there. It looked like Metal Sonic just came out of nowhere. And here we go with hitting the walls a lot. Yeah, see, people are running me into walls and I can't control the speed of Super Shining because that guy was glitching out back there. Poor Omega. And every time I get a little bit ahead, I just get screwed. But that's the price of online gaming. That's why I don't really do it a lot. I specifically don't do it a lot in racing games because I am not really a fan of a lot of racing games. Because a lot of racing games, not my style. Not my style. I've never actually played a Sonic racing game before. Like, I've never played All-Stars or Sonic Racing Transformed or any of them. This is the first one I've actually played because this is the first one I've heard that was actually really good. Which is kind of the reason why I didn't want to pre-order it, but I did end up picking it up on sale. I'm pretty impressed. Like, I don't think I would have paid the money for a Switch 2 to play a half-assed Mario Kart again. Not even really big on Mario or Nintendo at this point in time in my life. It's more of a, 15, 16-year-old me as opposed to a current 2026 me. But we got the Perfect Charge Bounty. And we are a solid C now. So we're going to go with the same loadout. Don't necessarily think that's a good idea because I don't do very well in this race. I actually come in sixth place. Not entirely good. Metal Sonic gets a thumbs up for winning. Don't think that was the same guy from the last race, though. Might be. I don't really pay attention to the other people, like their names, because clearly I don't know half the people who are playing on like a Steam Deck or a Switch 2 or PC. In fact, I think I'm the only person I know who actually has this game. So we're heading to North Star Island. Another Sonic game I've never actually tried to play is Sonic Superstars. Basically, got to the point where it's like I had to pick I had to choose from either Sonic Frontiers or I had to choose Sonic Superstars. I chose to go with Frontiers because it was a 3D game as opposed to a semi 3D 2D platforming game, and I don't regret my choices there because Sonic Frontiers is awesome, and from what I hear, people have a mixed opinion about Superstars. But the general consensus of this game is it is actually better than Mario Kart. Which doesn't necessarily mean it's sold more than Mario Kart, but you know, it's kind of like McDonald's. McDonald's sells the most burgers out of any like restaurant in the world, but is it really the best fucking burger? No, it is not. By far, it's not the best burger. So, it's kind of the same thing as that. It's more of like a quantity or a quality situation with Nintendo. For the past few years, I would say. I don't know. Could use this time to actually like harp on Nintendo a little bit because it's like they had a few good years in the 90s. Like Super Nintendo, then Nintendo 64. And it seems like after that they just kind of like shit themselves. And I don't know what happened because like the GameCube library was almost as abysmal as the N64 library, but the N64 had some killer games. Not to say that the GameCube didn't, because the GameCube had some really good games. And then there was just a blizzard of fucking shovelware shit with the Wii, and then a bunch of shit for the Wii U that didn't really like sell at all. And then like Nintendo Switch came out and it was pretty fucking popular, and they're like, oh my god, we're successful, so now we're gonna sell you guys $70 cardboard. And that's like one of the things. It's like, yeah, $70 cardboard and fucking physical. Oh wait, yes, this right here, I actually managed to go off camera, like off road, into a section I didn't even know existed. So I don't even know what is that way. But yeah, that's like my main gripe with Nintendo. And now they're doing their game card keys, which is kind of stupid. Why would you buy a physical version from a store just to get a digital version? Doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, 6th place on North Star Island. Can't complain. It's a bit disappointing, but you're still getting points. You're still getting Dompa tickets. A handful, literally a handful of Dompa tickets. That wasn't even enough to really advance anything. So I actually switched this a few things around here. I go with the for the gadgets. I go with the starting boost bounty, a level 2 drift charge, the air trick bounty.
Come on.
The boost 2.
Let's go.
It's like a okay, and the air trick adept, and then a ring gain mini boost. So every time I get a ring, I get like a 1.5 second boost. I think it is, or it could be like a split second boost. But it's a mini boost, so it's not like a full-on boost. And we're gonna go to Eggman, or the what's this place called? Eggman Expo? Yes. Yeah, this is actually my second first place win, and I did not expect to get first place on this one. The Egg Expo, that's it. But did manage to get full first place victory on this one, so that's exciting. Already doing better until one upcoming race, which was like the most terrifying thing in the world. I don't necessarily know if that race is next, but I just remember it happened, I think, on the Water Palace. It was a very awkward exchange that happened, but this one is extremely well. It's like I don't ever expect to get first place on Eggman Expo for anything, but like this is the one time, and it just so happened to be like online that I managed to do it. And I think it happens because of this corner right here. As soon as that monster truck is gone, so is Tails. Fuck him. This Crossworlds map is actually pretty good. I tend to have good luck with this, except for that turn, with this map, especially when it's frenzied, like with a boost frenzy, not like a drift frenzy, because a drift frenzy can be misleading. A boost frenzy is probably more like friendly towards you, because you just have to drive through, and as long as the track is straight, you are pretty much golden. And that guy just ran into an asteroid. Fuck him. That's where he gets pushing me. And we got Tails here. Tails gets smoked by the wrecking ball. I do not. But I get hit by the egg dragoon. Fucking idiot. So, just holding on to the shield. I should have waited to drop that because I could have pickled. Oh wait, never mind. If I had dropped that and stopped Metal Sonic, I would have been the second recipient of that, of the weight. And King Boom Boom pretty much destroys my first place opponent, allowing me to pretty much perfectly drift right through this aqua tunnel. Take a sharp ass turn right here, dropping a magnet, avoid the wrecking balls, put Knight in his fucking place, and collect first place.
Never any doubt.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But yes, with a first place victory comes a haunting discovery in the next the next race, because the next race I was clearly outclassed by everyone. What am I talking about? Oh boy. So I came in 10th place in this match, which is pretty bad. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. But when you see my opponents, you are gonna know why I came in 10th place. Because everyone here on the Aqua Palace is I got a thumbs up from somebody, so someone here is not a complete asshole, so I give a thumbs up to them. But yeah, going to the Aqua Palace, Water Palace. Yep. And to my complete horror, everyone here is a fucking legend except for me. So already not off to a good start. I may have won first place in my last race, but that ain't gonna happen here, because these guys are thirsty. These are like the fucking nerds at Comic-Con. These are like the fat, like incel nerds at Comic-Con, and I am essentially like the one girl that showed up, like dressed as Xena or something, and these guys are all fucking thirsty. Yeah, they're all speaking Klingon to each other and doing like weird D&D shit with each other. And I just cannot get the upper hand on pretty much anyone, except for Blaze right there. And it wasn't my best, but I mean, what can you do when people actually have more time than you to play this game? These guys are probably have been playing since like I know there was like an online stress test that Sonic Team did before this game was released. So like if you pre-ordered the game, you not only had you were not only given the werehog, but you were also invited to play like the online stress test just to see like how the game online would play before it actually officially released. And I think these guys have all been here since then, so I'm not like even close to trying to beat any of these guys, because not even really trying to become a legend, like the legend status. I just want to like get there, but I don't really care. Like I'm not playing this to make myself like an online legend in a Sonic racing game. It's like, no, I don't have time for that. Like I barely have time to record this voiceover as I am. So it's like 2 in the morning and I'm recording this voiceover, just trying to get this video complete and rendered and uploaded at the appropriate time. And I would like to do that and try to get some decent sleep at the same time. But I get slimed and boom. 10th place.
How could I?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, at least I wasn't last.
Good.
Unfortunately. Just enough to get a penal bag of experience. So we are gonna swap out for the Sakura Stream Extreme Gear. This was probably the worst idea I ever had, because I am not good with the Extreme Gear boards. Because the boost mechanic isn't necessarily good, and I think we get the Dampa Factory, which is one of my stages that is
Let's go.
not good for me. Not good for me at all. Dampa Factory. I have bad timing on Dampa Factory. I'm either going to get sprayed by the paint, I'm going to get hit by the wipers, I'm going to take a turn too narrowly and get hit by one of the red speeding cars, or I'm going to run over some grass and it's going to slow me down. Yeah, Dampa Factory, great. Needless to say, all of those things happen. I don't think I get hit by the paint, but I think I get hit by like the scrubbing bristles, green scrubbing bristles after the paint section. And I do end up getting hit by one of the red cars in that semi last section. But other than that, I'm just getting bounced around because I'm tiny and on a extreme gear. So yeah, I keep hitting the walls. It's just not good. Not good at all. Yeah, see, I don't get hit by the paint. But upon coming around this corner, I am probably going to get hit by one of these bristles. No, okay. Maybe on the final lap. Try to take this path, and I don't know if this is actually a shortcut or not. But yeah, those red cars, it's really risky to take that area. I think it might I think like the time trials actually does say that that is a time saver. Don't necessarily know if I agree with that, because it's a very shallow or a very narrow area, and there is grass there that can slow you down tremendously. So I don't know, maybe going around the other way could be potentially faster, but regardless, send these to destroy the first and second place, and I fall off the track. See? It's not very good. Not very good. Don't do well on extreme gear. Don't do well on extreme gear at all. So we just turn into a monster truck halfway through the flight section, which again, I don't do any like air drifts. So, stupid me, yes. And let's see if I actually manage to avoid the paint section. Yeah, for the most part, I avoid the paint section. But do I avoid the bristles? Yes, I do. Okay. And going that way doesn't seem like it's the best way. Yeah, it might actually be faster to stay off of that narrow section, but I do get hit by the red car, so sucks. Get a nice little drill boost and secure 6th place.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, it is what it is. Got 407 points so far.
Good.
415 points. But we're just going to swap out the Sakura Stream with the Neo Lightron for what I think is our last.
Hello.
No, it looks like there's still another race after this one. The Neo Lightron. And trying to go for white space. I think we get white space. And if I'm remembering correctly, I came 3rd in this race. So yeah, I think that it is 2 first place victories I got in this session. And I do plan on doing a 3rd session. Probably, as it is, like, it's like Tuesday right now. I'm thinking maybe I can pull off like a solid hour on Friday, something like that. So look forward to seeing a 3rd session coming up. And here we go with white space. Shadow actually says something here. I think he says something about being in this place before. I don't know.
I never thought I would come back here again.
Never thought I would come back here again. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. I have noticed that a few characters on certain stages relevant to them will actually make a callback reference to something. Like, I think on the East Stadium, Shadow will remark that the stadium should have been modeled after him. I don't know. It's just really weird. And Halaska. So we get into 3rd place during Halaska. People keep hitting me. Well, they hit things and then run into me, and then I kind of get like staggered a little bit. So we kind of get into 1st place, but Blaze is a bitch. And we get slimed, but there's not an entire lot we can do about it. Again, I'm not air drifting. Like, I should be air drifting. I don't know why I don't. Gotta try to burn that into my mind that, like, yeah, air drifting is a pretty good way to pick up speed. And trying to wait until this bomb wisp is big enough where I can actually take out 2 enemies. And here we go with first, and immediately in the third. Second. First. I gotta waste my fucking shot right there on a silver that is clearly has a shield activated, so nothing I can do can hurt him. And trying to grab this just for an easy 100 rings, but it didn't work apparently for some reason. I would have to look at that footage again. Not sure what the fuck happened there, because I collected the 100 rings, but it didn't, like, calculate that I picked it up. But I did pick up a 3rd place victory, which,
I should have done better.
I mean, it is what it is. Got 3rd place, 12 Dompa tickets, number 2 Drift Booster. And that was enough for me to almost get to C+ tier. And that's the end of session 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Our Shadow, and I will see you later with session number 3.